Hello, my name is Cristo Leon. We're going to review today how to make some additions into an email that we have sent or created through Constant Contact. As you can see here, I already have three emails, and it's important for you to notice that once I have already sent the email, I cannot make any additions or correction to this one. If I still have it under draft, like this one, the first one that is here, then I can make some additions and corrections. Other thing that I can do with an email that I have already sent is I can create a copy and then create an entirely new one. Therefore, this email will be more like a template. So once it said that, let's go to make some additions into this one. It turns out that I'm creating this one, as you can see here, it's still saved as a draft. And I committed some mistakes with this text and I need to change it. So we'll go back to where we have our text here. And the only thing that I need to do is click on the text, and that's going to bring me again into this part. So I can change and make some addition. If you notice here, I didn't have a comma. There was some little words that I needed to change or word differently. So I just copy paste my new text, and I'm just going to correct like some of the links, like this one was already here, Southern Ocean Online, and I want to go to highlight our name, which is Northern Ocean Habitat for Humanity. I highlight it here and over here. The only thing that I need to do is just hit save, and that's how we corrected the text. Now, if you notice on this one, we have repeated the same image. I save this image here and the same image over here. And that doesn't look quite well on a letter, so we're going to change this image. So now I'm just going to click again on the image, but to change the image is a little different. I need to go here to this like little tool, and it's going to tell me like the change, delete, add caption, resize, or whatever I need. I'm going to change that picture. So I'm going to come here. This is our library of pictures that we have. Right now we only have 5 because we're on the trial mode. So I like this picture, and that's the one that I'm going to use. So if you see, I already changed the picture. And here I can do like make it bigger, add a caption, add any other thing that I need. Right now I don't need to do nothing more because I just want to insert this picture into our post, and that's it. Again, I just save the draft, and I have a beautiful draft that I can now say that it was totally correct. Let's say that my reviewer she review and she say that there's some words that we need to change here. For example, on this year's Woman Build, they just want to change the time, so we can just delete this and just leave the at. And this on shouldn't be here. It's just like will take place. And on this wheel, I miss an L. So those are minor corrections that need to be changed. So I can just make them manually here. And again, I just hit save, and that's it. Now this text is totally pretty. And my editor told me that everything else was really beautiful. So what I did is change a full text, which is just copy paste, change an image, which is just by going into that Opera tool over here. It's important to hit save every time you do something. Change minor changes on this text, and now my e-newsletter is looking totally professional. So now what we're going to do with this is we're going to preview it. So with this tool, I'm going to be able to see a first view of my draft. But the important thing here is through the preview, as you can see, it's all preview there. Through the preview, I have access to this one, which is a simple way to send my e-newsletter to my editors or to whomever needs to correct it. Because in here, I can put whatever email that I want, and it's going to send not the email as a campaign, but just the draft for it to be reviewed. So I can put here like, please review it. And when I click this button, it's going to send a text. I don't need to send the HTML and text versions unless I want to check how my e-newsletter looks on text. If that is the case, I just need to click in this one and just click send a text. But for the majority of the times, we don't need to use the text version. Um, we send the text, the test. It's gonna load it. Tell you that it's been sent, and that's it. That's how we check our draft and we review it before sending it. Thanks for listening to this capsule. See you soon.